The U.S. military is looking at a new strategy to fight al-Qaeda and other terrorists in Afghanistan, give locals the ability to fight back for themselves. CNN Pentagon correspondent Barbara Starr is looking at the pros and cons of that plan.
It worked in Iraq, arming and paying tens of thousands of former Sunni insurgents to fight al-Qaeda. The tactic was a major reason for the drop in violence. But will the same idea work in Afghanistan? The U.S. military now plans to help the Afghan government arm local Afghans to fight the resurgent Taliban. U.S. military officials say it will begin early next year in Wardak province, an area in central Afghanistan where insurgents have found a safe haven. It's all part of a new U.S. counterinsurgency strategy commanders are presenting to the incoming Obama team. It's an open admission. Even the plan to potentially double the U.S. force with up to 30,000 additional troops won't be enough.
There's a big push for us to reach down in cooperation with the Afghan government to touch people in their villages. As you well know, the center of gravity in a counterinsurgency fight is the population. And so we need more forces.
But there are worries. Putting more weapons in the hands of local communities could lead to tribes fighting each other instead of the Taliban. U.S. troops could get caught in the middle. And President Hamid Karzai's weak government in Kabul would bear the major responsibility for ensuring this new local security force remains loyal.
Now, Carol, U.S. commanders warn if you thought Iraq was tough, Afghanistan is getting tougher. Iraq has two major groups, Sunni and Shia. Afghanistan, the U.S. calculates, has hundreds of separate tribes that could wind up being part of this new fighting force.
Oof.
Carol?
You know, going back to the plan, I mean, didn't they try this once before, Barbara?
Well, you know, that's right. A lot of people may remember the last time the U.S. armed irregulars, if you will, in Afghanistan. It was the era when the U.S. backed the Mujahadeen against the Soviet force in Afghanistan. That's an era that went wrong very badly. A lot of people thought that all gave rise to the Taliban and even Osama bin Laden's power base in Afghanistan. Carol?
Barbara Starr, live from Washington this morning. Thanks, Barbara.
Sure.